Welcome to ScienceGal Aquatics. I'm Kerri, and in today's video, today I have a bunch of new additions, so stay tuned. Welcome to ScienceGal Aquatics, your place for guppy love and more. Sharing the good, the bad, and the unexpected adventures of fish keeping. Let the show start in 3, 2, 1. Enjoy! So it has been a couple of days since I got back from the Missouri Aquarium Society auction, and leading up to attending, Jesse and myself, we did have a strict game plan. But once we got there and we saw everything, that game plan went completely out the window and we went a little bit crazy. And then on top of it, we ended up winning the raffle at the end, and I cannot believe it, but we got to bring home a brand new Fluval aquarium. And make sure you are subscribed to ScienceGal Aquatics and that bell notification is clicked, because I cannot wait to give you an update on how everything's doing and just an overall fish room tour once everything gets a little bit more settled in. But until then, I cannot wait to share with you what we brought home before we pulled everything out of the fish bags. And make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video, because we are going to unbox that brand new aquarium and I cannot wait. So let's get started. It does make me quite happy to see all of these new goodies in the fish room. Make sure you stay tuned and I'll show you all of the new plants. I am so grateful that we decided to enter that raffle last minute, and I cannot believe we actually won this aquarium, and we will unbox it soon. See, I told you I went a little bit crazy. Unfortunately, these red crayfish just didn't last very long, and it was completely my fault. I'll explain in just a little bit. I did end up with 2 bags of black mollies, each containing a trio. And we can't forget the entire reason why we attended the auction: angelfish for Dad's aquarium. Like I mentioned earlier, these red crayfish, they just didn't make it very long before coming fish food. They only survived for about a week and a half before the bass gobbled them up. Honestly, I just didn't think it through. The boys really wanted them and we got super excited when we saw them. But this is why you don't make impulse purchases at the fish auction, because this was completely my mistake. On a more positive note, the new corridoras are starting to color up slightly. Just a little bit of advice: no matter how long I've been doing this, I always quadruple check the fish bag. I will have to say that the corridoras were one of the most popular, if not the most popular item at the auction. And when I stepped out of the silent auction, the corries were going for $100. So I am so grateful that I got to come home with these 8, because I really just did not want to come home without new corridoras. I am ecstatic to have this newly described guppy-like species in the fish room. It does remind me more of the Endler, but nonetheless, I'm excited to hopefully get new fry soon. I invite you to leave a comment below if you have advice over any of these new plants. The best deals on plants were happening towards the end of the auction once most of the crowd had left, and we did decide last minute to go ahead and stay to the absolute last item, which was worth it. I did do water changes before adding all of these new additions to the aquariums, but I did set back some used tank water to let these new plants soak in for a couple of days. I did go ahead and fertilize with Easy Green, and I did pick out the little bit of duckweed that I ended up seeing, which I just ended up feeding to the goldfish. And now let's get to that unboxing. I thought it best not to use the carbon that came with it, but I am gonna keep it, set it aside, because you never know when it might be useful. Instead of using the carbon that came with it, I did grab some cycled media with beneficial bacteria within from one of the longest running 5-gallon aquariums in the fish room. Make sure you are subscribed to ScienceGal Aquatics and that bell notification is clicked, because this is just a preview of what's to come. But until next time, I'll see you in the comments. Thanks for watching. Enjoy!